Imagine walking into your room after a long day, and before you even speak, the lights soften, your favorite playlist starts playing quietly in the background, and the temperature adjusts perfectly like magic. This is not a scene from a futuristic movie. This is the reality Apple is promising with its newest smart speaker. The HomePod Mini 2, a tiny device with a massive brain and a surprisingly powerful voice. For years, smart speakers have tried to feel smart. But Apple waited patiently to make something that feels alive. Now, the wait is finally over, and HomePod Mini 2 is here, redesigned and rebuilt to redefine what a compact smart speaker can do. The original HomePod Mini already won hearts because of its clean design, rich sound, and seamless Apple ecosystem integration, but this new generation is not just an upgrade, it is a complete transformation that pushes boundaries in sound quality, intelligence, connectivity, and style. The first thing you notice when you see HomePod Mini 2 is how familiar yet futuristic it looks. Apple kept the iconic spherical design, but refined it with a smoother mesh fabric, stronger build quality, and new premium colors that blend perfectly with modern rooms. The top glass touch surface is brighter, more responsive, and more expressive, giving visual feedback that feels alive when Siri speaks or music plays. But the real magic begins inside. Apple has introduced a custom chip designed specifically for smart audio performance. This chip allows HomePod Mini to process voice commands faster, deliver smarter automation, and optimize sound in real time based on your room environment. It listens, analyzes, and adapts, turning any space into a personalized sound studio. Sound quality is where HomePod Mini 2 truly surprises everyone. Despite its compact size, Apple has upgraded the internal speaker driver and added enhanced acoustic architecture that produces deeper bass, clearer vocals, and wider soundstage. Whether you're listening to soft jazz, energetic EDM, or podcasts, the sound feels fuller, richer, and more immersive than ever before. Apple also improved the 360-degree audio experience, meaning music spreads evenly across the room instead of coming from one direction. And when you pair two HomePod Mini 2 units together, they create a true stereo setup that feels like a mini home theater without bulky speakers. Siri on HomePod Mini 2 is smarter, faster, and more natural than before. Conversations feel smoother, responses feel instant, and commands feel intuitive. You can ask for weather updates, control smart lights, manage reminders, send messages, or even find your iPhone just by speaking naturally. The device now supports advanced on-device processing, which means many requests are handled directly on the speaker without sending data to the cloud. This makes Siri faster and significantly more private, reinforcing Apple's commitment to security. Privacy is not just a feature here, it is a philosophy. HomePod Mini 2 is designed so your personal data stays personal. Voice recognition is handled securely. Home automation commands are encrypted. And Apple makes it clear that this speaker works for you, not for advertisers. You can enjoy the convenience of a smart home without the uncomfortable feeling of being constantly watched or listened to. Smart home control is another area where HomePod Mini 2 truly shines. It acts as a powerful hub for Apple HomeKit, allowing you to control lights, fans, locks, cameras, and other smart devices with simple voice commands. You can say one sentence like, "Hey Siri, good night," and instantly the lights dim, the doors lock, and the temperature adjusts. Everything works together smoothly, quietly, and reliably, exactly the way a smart home should feel. Apple has also improved connectivity in a big way. HomePod Mini 2 supports the latest wireless standards, ensuring faster, more stable connections with your iPhone, iPad, Apple Watch, Apple TV, and even your Mac. Features like AirPlay are smoother than ever, allowing you to move music from one room to another without interruptions. You can start a song on your iPhone, then hand it off to HomePod Mini to effortlessly, and it continues playing as if nothing changed. One of the most impressive upgrades is how well HomePod Mini 2 understands context. It recognizes different voices in the room and responds accordingly. If one person asks about their schedule, Siri gives their reminders, not someone else's. This makes the speaker feel more personal and more human, especially in homes where multiple people use it daily. For entertainment lovers, HomePod Mini 2 becomes the perfect companion. It pairs beautifully with Apple TV, enhancing movie nights with richer sound and clearer dialogue. Explosions feel deeper, voices feel more natural, and background music adds emotion without overpowering the scene. Even in small rooms, the sound fills the space in a way that feels premium and cinematic. Apple also focused on energy efficiency. HomePod Mini 2 consumes less power while delivering more performance. It quietly sits in your room, always ready, without adding noticeable load to your electricity bill. This makes it ideal to keep plugged in all day and all night, listening for your voice and responding instantly when needed. What truly sets HomePod Mini 2 apart is how it blends into your life instead of demanding attention. It does not shout for commands or flash unnecessary lights. It simply works in the background, enhancing your daily routine. From waking you up gently with music to helping you relax at night, it becomes a calm presence in your home. As the excitement around HomePod Mini 2 continues to grow, one question dominates every Apple fan's mind. When is it actually coming? And how much will it cost? While Apple has not officially announced the device yet, multiple trusted industry analysts and supply chain reports strongly suggest that HomePod Mini 2 is expected to launch in the second half of 2026, most likely around Apple's traditional fall event window. This timing makes perfect sense, as Apple usually refreshes its home and audio products alongside major software updates. The expected price of HomePod Mini 2 is another major reason behind the massive hype. Apple is rumored to keep the price very close to the original HomePod Mini, starting around $99, while possibly offering higher storage or enhanced versions at a slightly higher price. This strategy allows Apple to stay competitive, while delivering premium quality without pushing the product out of reach for everyday users. In many regions, pricing may vary slightly, but Apple's goal seems clear: maximum value without sacrificing experience. What makes the hype even stronger is Apple's renewed focus on the smart home ecosystem. Over the past few years, Apple has quietly but steadily prepared the ground for a smarter, more connected home. HomePod Mini 2 is expected to play a central role in this vision, acting not just as a speaker, but as the brain of the Apple home, with deeper HomeKit integration, smarter automation, and better device coordination. This speaker could become the heart of every Apple-powered room. Social media is already buzzing with discussions, concept renders, and leaked details. Tech creators are calling it the most important HomePod update ever. Some are even saying Apple waited intentionally, observing competitors, learning from their mistakes, and then returning with a product that focuses on quality instead of gimmicks. This slow and calculated approach has only increased curiosity and anticipation. Another major reason behind the hype is Apple's emphasis on privacy at a time when users are more concerned than ever about data security. HomePod Mini 2 is expected to push on-device intelligence even further, reducing cloud dependency and ensuring faster, safer interactions. This alone makes it stand out in a market filled with speakers that rely heavily on constant internet access. Developers are also excited because HomePod Mini 2 is expected to unlock new possibilities for smart apps, automation routines, and Siri shortcuts. This could transform the way users interact with their homes, making everyday tasks feel effortless and natural. From personalized morning routines to intelligent nighttime environments, the experience promises to feel smooth, calm, and surprisingly, human. Apple's ecosystem advantage cannot be ignored either. For users already invested in iPhone, Apple Watch, iPad, and Apple TV, HomePod Mini 2 is expected to fit in instantly. Setup will likely take seconds, controls will feel familiar, and everything will sync automatically. This seamless experience is something competitors still struggle to match, and it is one of the biggest reasons people are waiting for this device instead of buying something else. As launch expectations grow closer, retailers, reviewers, and tech insiders are preparing for strong demand. If Apple gets the balance right between sound quality, intelligence, and price, HomePod Mini 2 could easily become one of the best-selling smart speakers in its category. Many believe it may even redefine what people expect from a compact speaker entirely. And this brings us to the final thought before the conclusion. HomePod Mini 2 is not just about louder sound or faster responses. It represents Apple's long-term vision for how technology should quietly serve us, adapt to us, and respect us. It is about technology that feels less like a machine and more like a part of your environment. With its expected 2026 release, competitive pricing, powerful upgrades, and growing hype, HomePod Mini 2 is shaping up to be one of the most anticipated Apple home products in years. And if Apple delivers even half of what is being promised and rumored, this tiny speaker could make a very big impact. Now, as we reach the end, one thing becomes clear. HomePod Mini 2 is not trying to scream for attention. It is waiting patiently, just like Apple always does, ready to change your home the moment it finally arrives.